Hello and welcome to a couple of instigators.
Yeah, hello friend.
Hello friend. So it's negative something. What's it over there?
Negative something, whatever.
Yeah, so
Once
today
it goes negative, does it matter? I mean,
at that point, right. So
yeah,
today
do you think you go outside for your pizzas?
Right.
Do you think your skin, can you tell, gee, I think it's -10. Can you tell the difference between the wind chill, -10 or -20? I mean, how can you really tell? Honestly, it's so bad at that point that, how do you tell?
I don't know,
you know?
But in Chicago, they said it's a -51 with the wind chill.
That's really, really bad.
Yeah, in Chicago, obviously, everyone, the Windy City, right?
Windy City, yeah.
Yeah. So I had the news.
I wonder if it's decreasing. Do you think it's decreasing the crime rate in Chicago?
Wow.
The cold.
I think so.
What do you think?
Yes, I definitely think it's way quieter when it's this cold.
I bet you we're going to see some statistics on this.
Oh, absolutely.
After it's all over, the crime rate drops. So
it does. It's proven, though. In the summer, it's always...
That's the solution. We have to create a synthetic polar vortex to shoot down to Chicago to stop all the murder. So it's just cold there all the time.
Right.
Well,
it
will decrease the crime.
Yeah. Well, today I was out there and my thing said it was 14 and the sun was shining and there was no wind. I'm like, this isn't bad. About 2 hours later, it all went downhill. The wind started blowing. I was literally trying to rearrange some stuff in the back of my car, the trunk area there. And my hands, were hurt. They were, going numb.
Yeah.
After, 3 minutes.
Stings. Doesn't it sting?
Yes.
It hurts. It stings.
Yeah. So, I was like, no. Oh, no. This is crazy. But my car was definitely struggling to start, and it wasn't even, you know what I mean?
You're supposed to keep your gas tank halfway full.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so your gas line doesn't freeze.
Oh, no, I didn't know that because I just filled mine.
Well, by the time this airs, I think this weekend it's going to be 40-something.
Oh, okay.
So it's going back to unseasonably warm.
Wow.
So you'll be all right. Don't worry about it. Then you won't have to go to work tomorrow if it's frozen.
Yeah, well, I just got the call. I was supposed to have off tomorrow because it's Super Bowl. And I'm going to be...
Not happening, huh?
I'm going to be working all weekend, so I thought I would take off tomorrow. I just got a call that...
the big fat no, huh?
Big no. I know. Someone's sick. Someone's very sick, so I'm trying to figure out what's going around there.
Yeah, they better be sick. Let's go spy on them and see if they're home playing Xbox like I do.
No, I was with them all day today, so I hope it's nothing I can catch if they are homesick.
Oh,
yes, that's what I'm saying. They must have got sick tonight.
Well, maybe she can get a cure from the Israelis since they seem to be curing everything over there.
Yeah, so
they're
that's
gonna cure
right.
Cancer soon, so
yeah, so they're gonna cure. They have a cure for cancer. But now, well, it's all pretty crazy what they're claiming. So they're claiming that the cure will be ready in 1 year. It will be extremely cheap to have it, whatever this plan is.
I'm glad they discovered it. Yeah,
right. It's
like a multi-pronged approach. It's similar to how they treat HIV.
So it's a cocktail of drugs.
Yeah, it's like a cocktail of stuff, and it actually doesn't. It makes cancer more like a chronic illness and treats it like that rather than. So you won't have cancer, but you might have it may feel like you're living with a chronic illness even after it's gone, but that's still that it's manageable.
Right. But my thing is there are so many different types of cancer. I don't know how
I don't know. They know what they're doing. So I don't know.
You got faith.
You know what? And I'm glad it's not I'm glad it's not some American, crappy, drug firm because they would have exploited this and nobody would have been able to afford it. So good for them. I hope it works.
Of course.
Now if they can cure the common cold so you don't have to go do pizzas tomorrow, that would be great.
You know what? I don't think it's a common cold. I have a feeling she's throwing up because she was fine. She was fine when I left her at 4:00.
The influenza. It's the influenza. Did you get your flu shot this year?
I didn't. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
No. Yeah, I did. No, I did. I did get it.
Yeah. I go.
I'm a shot person. You got a shot? I'll take the shot. You got a shot? Give me it. I don't care about whatever they say could happen. You just give me the shot because I'll take my chances.
Well, what happened is I did get it last year, but then the year before that I didn't. So I feel like I forget like every other year. So hopefully I've got enough in me. But no, I guess it's all different strands, right? Every year?
Yeah, it's all different strains.
Well, I tell you, last time I got the flu, I actually wrote a screenplay about it when I had this. My kids were very young, probably 4 and 6. The last time I was like, you're so sick you can't even get off the couch.
Leveled with the flu.
Leveled, and when you got little kids, it just, And normally, like, when I had my kids and they were young, I swear I hardly ever got sick. And I don't know if it was just something in my head that was like, well, you can't get sick because you got to take care of these kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
well, I got so sick. And I couldn't even get off the couch. And it was that, obviously the body aches, the chest, the head. It was the whole...
Good. That was a long time ago. You got a good immune system.
It was. But, knock on wood, that was the last time I had the body flu. And my kids were, like I said, were very young. And we had just got a little kitten. Okay? And that little kitten was Felicia, who is now passed.
Oh, yeah. She passed.
She passed. So that was when we had first gotten Felicia. And I was so sick on the couch, and this little kitten was jumping all over me and scratching me. And it was about 45, 50 degrees out. And I must have blacked out for 2 or 3 minutes. You know that like when you're really sick and you kind of have that little blackout? You can't have those when you have kids, Amy.
No, you can't.
When you have kids, they have blackout.
You're an MBB all of a sudden.
Oh, now I'm an MBB. So I blacked out, and I came to, and I'm like, Alexa, Marissa. No one's answering me. Amy,
no kids.
Kids
are gone.
Yeah, I'm scared. Now I'm getting
kids
scared.
Kids are gone.
Because the kids are gone.
Right.
I get up off the couch, and I'm staggering around looking for them. Nowhere to be found. I said, come on, where could they be? I open up the door to the front porch. I look outside. They're running around in their bathing suits. It's about 45 degrees. They're running across the front yard in their bathing suits, chasing each other with like cups of water. Maybe I blacked out for longer than 3 to 5.
It must have been. They had time to go change into their bathing suits?
Well, they could have been putting their bathing suits on upstairs while I was still alert. And then I might have passed out.
Did you in like a flu-induced haze
Amy,
say yes, you can put your bathing suit on?
No, they wouldn't have asked permission. So they were outside in the front yard. It's
45
cold.
degrees.
45, 50, chasing each other around, bare feet, their bathing suits, the whole thing.
In the front.
In the front.
Yeah.
Right. Now I'm screaming to get in the house. While I'm screaming, I'm hacking. Because I've had these two kids. Because I've had these two kids, my bladder's not what it used to be. So while I'm hacking, I'm peeing myself on the porch.
You're peeing.
I'm peeing myself. I'm coughing. I'm screaming. And they're running around. I'm going, get in the house. I swear it had to be 10, 15 minutes before I had to try to get out. I'm in the driveway. I think I had a blanket. I'm screaming. I wanted to cry. I wanted to die. Finally, they get into the front door. Now they go racing because I'm screaming. I'm chasing them. And they're running towards the kitchen. And they both slip and fall.
Oh.
And I'm like, good for you. I looked down.
You're glad.
They slipped on kitten poop. Now they're
That
both.
cat set the trap. That cat was trying to help you out.
Now they're covered
She
in.
set a
Yeah.
Yes.
Now they're covered in cat feces.
Well, at least they had their bathing suits on, so it was easy.
Right.
You can just go and get in the tub, right?
And they're crying. Now they're crying because they're covered in cat feces. And I was laughing. I'm going, that's what you got.
Yeah.
Pee, pee, pee.
Yeah. Evil laugh. Still pee in your pants.
Still pee in my pants.
Yeah.
So that was the one. And that was the last time I had that type of a flu. But then
Well, let me tell you though, that might be, but at least like the kids didn't end up in the wood for 3 days with a bear.
Right. Now I figure it could have been worse. So this kid ends up in the woods.
Yeah, this is, a lot of people don't believe this story. I've been reading about this story. How much have you read about this?
I've read enough.
Casey Hathaway, 3-year-old boy.
Yep.
Found in the woods, after, what was it, like 3 days or something?
3 days, apparently, right. He was playing in the yard with 2 other children, but the tot disappeared at some point into the wooded area behind the residence.
Their house, yeah.
When the grandma noticed that he was gone, she contacted the police.
So they apparently like searched the whole area. It was like a big thing.
Well, sure, 2 nights.
And then all of a sudden he turns up, and they're telling the relieved family members they, quote, hung out with a bear for 2 days.
Yeah.
Now, I told you that I was going to look up bears in North Carolina. I'm like, maybe there's some kind of friendly type of, bear. Oh, the only bear in North Carolina in all of the Northeast United States is the black bear. We all know those are not like friendly bears. You know what I mean? People are attacked by black bears somewhat frequently.
He hung out for
by
2
grizzly
days.
Bears. So, a lot of people are skeptical about this story. I guess someone was writing, that he may have been abducted by a neighbor. The neighbor has a nickname named Bear. And then, placed back
they
out
found
in the
him
woods.
exactly in the spot he disappeared. They said it was, bizarre. Like, they just dropped him there. Someone brought him.
Yeah, so it's kind of suspicious. People are saying that the neighbor named Bear maybe had something to do with it. Or, a lot of people, an extraordinary amount of people really feel like there was some sort of divine intervention.
Yeah,
with the Lord.
The God made it happen. The woman posted on Miracles.
God made a bear that
the mother said it,
child. Yeah. So that's just, I feel like that's a little naive.
Right. But
not to knock anyone's religion. Not to knock anyone's religion, but you don't really just see like a smiling, glowing Jesus bear coming to, babysit your kids for you for 3 days.
Exactly.
No,
but I'll tell you what.
How close you are to the Lord. It's just a little weird. So.
Well, this brings me to these stories that kids, can make up stories, right?
Oh yeah. You said listen.
Right. So
crazy
somebody on this one message board, it's on Facebook. It's called Scary Mommy. Okay, it's just a board
Scary Mommy.
They post funny things. Are
Marissa and Alexa on there telling stories?
No, but this is Mommy's.
About what you used to do.
No. Yeah. I should be on there telling stories about my life. So, they said drop your stories that kids can tell, because kids can make up wild things. And I think it came with this whole little boy saying he was with this bear. And they also said that little boy was covered in scratches and stuff from he had been in the bushes and thorns. He was covered. But anyway, so much. Listen.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Here's the one story. So the one woman said, while tucking my son in, he casually told me he lived a long life a long time ago where his name was Gerald, and he had a brother named Cole who was also his business partner, and they died together in a car crash. So please join me in not sleeping tonight.
Wow.
That's what the kid came...
kind of stuff I believe in, where you have a past life trigger.
Yeah, she didn't say his age, but I'm thinking it was a little boy. But yeah, what an